and it's just a really active, loud environment that amps up the adrenaline.
I think my favorite memory will be participating in CAT Camp. I was a connection leader this past summer, and it was probably one of the best experiences I've ever had. I mean, I got to meet new people, I got to welcome incoming students, so it was a really great experience overall.
I'll shout out my friend Lauren. Go PT majors.
Definitely want to thank my sister Kelly. She helped me get here. Without her, I wouldn't be here today.
Michelle, Olivia, Leva, Kelly, Greg.
I'd love to shout out St. Paul's Outreach and my Bobcat Catholic community.
I'd like to thank my best friend Ashton. She really has been there for me all 4 years, has seen me through every possible moment and experience, and so I really appreciate all of her help through these 4 years.
Shout out to Dr. Reynolds. I had her for history of Gandhi and nonviolent movements, and I have her for my senior seminar class. And she's just so great. She leaves space open for students to talk about things that are going on in their lives and like how it relates to things that we're learning in class. And so I just really appreciate the space that she made there and her dedication to the history department.
My parents, they have supported me through this whole thing. They pushed me beyond my limits. They encouraged me to go through graduation in 3 years. I have knocked it out in 3 years total, and they push me every day. They get on my nerves sometimes, but I love them.
I want to say a huge thank you to my family and my girlfriend, Cece. They've been very supportive, and they're the reasons why I'm here today. Without them, I wouldn't be where I am right now, and I'm very fortunate to have them in my corner.
Okay, the most impactful person, I want to shout out Miss April. Miss April helped me through a lot of stuff, especially my sophomore year, so shout out to Miss April.
I'd like to give a special shout out to Dr. McClellan. He's been a big help and inspiration to me as I've gone through my academics here at Texas State.
I want to give a special shout out to my mom and my dad because they really supported me these whole 4 years that I've been here at Texas State.
I wouldn't be able to have done this 6-year journey without my parents and my family and all of my friends here at Texas State, and a lot of the new friends in the last 2 years in the graduate program. It's been a great time.
My mom, she would always send me back with food. She helped keep me alive.
Basically my whole family. So lastly, yeah, like my sisters, of course they've always been there for me. There's been times when they'd come down here, when I was feeling down, they'd come down here and just spend some time with me.
Dr. Lori Fluker, she was one of my first professors here on Texas State as a public relations major. Her kindness and everything that she did for me really helped me with my college career. It definitely motivated me to be better. So I want to give a huge shout out to her because without her I would not be standing here, honestly.
If I could thank everyone individually, I think I'm probably going to be doing that for a while.
What's next for me is I probably want to travel before I start working as an RT.
The next year I will be starting a new position as a missionary with St. Paul's Outreach. So I'll be working full-time with SPO as a missionary on another college campus.
I'm looking for really any way to stay creative and just keep designing and making artwork. So wherever that leads me is where I'll go.
What's next for me? Probably continued education, and then we'll see.
Completing my PhD program up at Notre Dame in Indiana.
I actually just accepted a job offer at Advanced Micro Devices, and I start working in 10 days.
I'm really hoping to take some time for myself, maybe teach English abroad for a year.
Might get my hands dirty in some agricultural work, so we'll see what the future holds.
I plan to travel, go different states. I'm a freelance journalist, so I plan to just look at the world.
I'm going to start the process of being a firefighter.
Hopefully working with the Spurs and in sports marketing.
I want to explore public relations a little bit more and maybe get my master's degree. I've been thinking about it, but if I don't get my master's degree, I think I'll be moving to either New York or California.
It's gonna make some money, concrete industry management. I'm here to make some concrete.
Guys, look. There's nothing in here anymore. It's empty. And it's so echoey. Like, I feel like just yesterday I moved in here.
No. Welcome to my new dorm room.
Okay, I'm gonna open this. Everybody just got here. Say hi, 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 hi. All it says is, you did it. Last day, May 10th. I hope you learned a lot. I thought it was gonna be like,
This is the sound of one voice, one spirit, one voice, the sound of one who makes a choice. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of voices too, the sound of me singing with you, helping each other to make it through. This is the sound of voices too. This is the sound of voices too. This is the sound of voices three, singing together in harmony, surrendering to the mystery. This is the sound of voices three. This is the sound of voices three. This is the sound of all of us, heritage, us to deeds of valor, singing with love and the will to trust. Leave the rest behind and we'll turn to dust. This is the sound of all of us. This is the sound of all of us. This is the sound of one voice, one people, one voice, a song for every one of us. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of one
Good evening. What a great day to be a Bobcat. Welcome to those of you here in the Strahan Arena on the beautiful San Marcos campus, and to those of you joining from around the world via live video stream. For our alumni in the audience, welcome home. I'm Dr. Pranesh Ashwath, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs here at Texas State University. To our degree candidates, families, and friends, it's my pleasure to offer you the special tribute to Texas State University.
What is a legacy? Is it a story we tell about our past? Or what do we build for our future? At Texas State, our legacy shines in our people, a legacy of students using their talents and putting in the work to make the world a better place. We build it by embracing the future, while we honor the values that have united us for generations. Curiosity and generosity, dedication and drive. Our legacy is one of reaching beyond our borders, to be a positive force around the globe.
How many bright youngsters have been discovered and inspired who might otherwise have been ignored? How many families have fulfilled the dream of college for their children?
For us, legacy isn't about the past. It has always been about creating opportunities for a better future.
What a wonderful tribute to this place we hold so dear. Today we celebrate not only your academic achievements, but also your resilience, dedication, and dreams. As you leave Texas State University, I thank you for all that you have contributed here. After graduation, I hope you'll add to the legacy of the alma mater using our shared values as your guideposts after graduation, which include embracing a welcoming spirit, practicing integrity, civility, compassion and respect, and dedicating your life for the greater good. Our world today needs thinkers, leaders, and doers, people who see beyond limitations and work towards progress with compassion. Use what you have learned here to make a difference. Never underestimate the impact of your actions. At this time, I would like to recognize a special group of people joining us here today. If able, would all United States active military personnel, veterans, and ROTC students who are graduating, and those in the audience today, please stand and remain standing so that we may show our appreciation to you for your service. Now, will you all please rise for the singing of the national anthem, led by Caitlin Segarra.
Stars, for the
Please be seated. Let me first introduce distinguished guests joining me on the platform this evening. Please welcome Mrs. Natalie Parker Weissman, who will be honored later in the ceremony. And representing the Texas State University system, please welcome Texas State University distinguished alumnus, Regent Dawn Flores. It is also my pleasure to introduce First Lady Beth Damphus, who's seated to my left in the special guest section. I will now introduce guests and administrators seated on the platform. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Dr. Cynthia Hernandez, Vice President for Student Success. Dr. Barrett Bryant, Dean of the College of Science and Engineering. Dr. Andrea Gallardo, Dean of the Graduate College, Dr. Heather Galloway, Dean of the Honors College, and Mr. Jason Dixon, Treasurer of the Texas State Alumni Association. Please welcome them all. To honor today's graduating class, we are especially pleased that the Texas State Ceremonial Brass will offer some special music. Now, for audience members who may be new to Texas State, there will be a moment in the compilation where the ensemble will play Deep in the Heart of Texas. The Texans in the audience know that we clap 4 times after the words big and bright. After the word Texas, we like to add a special Texas State twist. Please feel free to join along. Graduates and distinguished guests, the Texas State Ceremonial Brass. Thank you for that very wonderful music. At this time, I'm pleased to introduce the President of Texas State University, Dr. Kelly Damphus. President Damphus.
Thank you, Provost. Good evening and congratulations to the graduating class of 2025. Congratulations. Just get ready. There's going to be a lot of applauding for you throughout the evening tonight, but what an extraordinary day it is for you, for your family and friends, and especially for all of us here at Texas State University. Got a little hot mic. What an honor it is to celebrate not just what you've achieved, but what you have become as well. You know, it's always a great day to be a Bobcat, but today is unforgettable, because today is the day that you prove to the world, you prove to the doubters, you prove to your family and friends, and perhaps most importantly, you proved to yourself that you could do something big and something hard, that you could do it. You know, our first graduating class graduated in 1904. There was only 32 students, and I think about those students all the time. We're going to have 4,600 students walk across the stage this weekend, but could they have imagined what this university would become? Could they imagine what you would become? The truth is that you are their future and you are their legacy, and now you're building a legacy of your own as well. No matter how your path started, no matter how you got here, whether it was a straight shot or a winding path or somewhere in between, you are now forever a part of the Bobcat story. You are a part of our Bobcat story, which is your Bobcat story. And make no mistake, you have earned your place here. You've worked hard, you've shown toughness, you've pushed through moments of doubt and challenge. It's not just success, that's what we call resilience. And that's what it means to be a Bobcat. Now, there are so many powerful stories of perseverance among the graduates sitting in front of me today. Every graduation, I get to stand right here and see graduates walk before me, towards me, the look on their eyes, the emotion in their face, some of them pure joy, excitement, maybe a little nervousness. But sometimes there's a mixture of sadness in there about thinking about people who you want to be here who can't be here. There's also, I think, most of the time, a look of pride in their faces as they walk across the stage. I hope you feel that same source of pride as you walk through here. And you'll be proud of what you experienced today because you overcame so many things. The setbacks you faced, the doubts that you overcame, the courage that it took for you to return again and again and again. And perhaps for some of you, the quiet decision made about a question that no one knew, where you questioned yourself if you could keep going. Will you get up the next day and go to class to finish that assignment, to return for the next semester? But each of you made that decision to come back, and here you are today. No matter how tough things got, you came back, and now you're here. But in addition to all those tough times you look forward to and you remember as well, I also hope you remember some of the good things that happened here as well, because I think some really good things must have happened along the way. I suspect, for example, some of you are sitting here today with the best friend in your life, someone that you met here. If your best friend is graduating with you today, hold your hand up so we can see you guys. There you are. There you are. Now, if your best friend didn't hold their hand up, you might have to have a conversation while we're waiting here. But you made best friends. You engaged in Texas State traditions. You went to football and basketball and baseball and softball games and soccer games. You enjoyed laughs and great times and great memories. And those moments have turned into what I hope will be lifelong memories. You'll also remember the times you learned profound things. Sometimes that was done in the classroom, sometimes that was done at the river, and sometimes that was done at 2 o'clock in the morning over tacos. No matter where it was, you learned things that will take with you forever. Because Texas State didn't just shape your future, it gave you moments to carry with you throughout the rest of your life. Now, to the family and friends who are here today, we thank you as well. Thank you for walking beside your graduate, especially on those hard days. You watched them grow in ways that may even surprise you. But you handed them to us at least a couple of years ago, and today we are giving them back to you. Hopefully not to move back in with you literally, You want them to move on. They've already turned that bedroom into a sewing room or something, so you can't move back home with them. But we hope that they are coming back to you stronger, wiser, perhaps a little sleep deprived, but better and ready to make the world around them better as well. You placed your trust in us, and it's been our honor and our privilege to watch them grow alongside you. Students, our most distinguished alumnus at Texas State University was Lyndon Baines Johnson, who graduated from here in 1930 and became President of the United States in 1963, some 63 years later. President Johnson had a habit of gathering his people around him periodically, and he would point out someone who had done an exceptional job, and he would call that person a can-do man or a can-do woman, and he would give them a memento that said "can do" on it. And it was his highest praise. And I think about that moment periodically. Lyndon Johnson led this country through some tumultuous times, but he surrounded himself with people who are can-do people. And if he were here today, and he loved coming back to his alma mater, he would look at you, class of 2025, and he would call you can-do people. Because now it's your turn. Now it's your turn to prepare for what's next. And I'm not just talking about that jump in the river that's going to happen in about an hour from now. So as you prepare for the world that's about to hit you in the face as you walk away from here, I hope you remember these words, that the best way to predict the future is to create the future. And you've already started that. You've built a strong foundation through learning, through friendship, through growth, and through sheer determination. Your foundation is strong. It's been tested, and now it's ready. From here, you will build. You will build a life. You will build a family. You will build this state. You will build this country. You will build this world, and you will build it higher. And when life throws you curveballs, and my friends, get ready because it's going to happen. Every one of us will face challenges. Remember what got you here today. Remember the self-doubt that you pushed yourself through, the strength you found that you didn't know that you had. And remind yourself that you've done hard things before and you can do them again. As I was walking in, I saw the back of someone's hat they've decorated, and it says something like, "Everything seems impossible until it gets done." I saw that right over here somewhere. And you guys have seen the impossible happen in the classroom, in your group projects, in your life as you've lived here at Texas State. You've done really hard things, and you can do them again. And just as you counted on so many people to get you through your college career, to get you where you are today, we are now going to turn our eyes towards you and start counting on you. And you might be thinking to yourself, who in their right mind would put their hope and faith in me? I'm just 22 years old or 30 years old. I just graduated from college. What do I have to offer? My friends, I invite you to look no further than this room, this dais, the world around us. Everyone now will be looking at you and looking to you with the hopes that you will make this world better. Because to be honest, no one else can do that. You are the future of this world, and we're depending on you to make it better, to take what you learned here at Texas State to make this place better. Nothing will make me happier as your president to watch you out there, not just doing well, and I hope you do well. I hope you make $1 million a year, whatever job you take on. But in addition to doing well, I hope that you do good. And I know that you understand the difference between doing well and doing good. I can't wait to watch you go out there and do that. Remind people that Bobcats are compassionate, they're courageous, they're smart, and they're a little scrappy. And today, you are the embodiment of that Bobcat spirit. Now, this might feel like the end of a story. In fact, it is partly true. Your college career is ending. Some of you will continue going back to school, but for many of you, this is the end of your college career. But remember what T.S. Eliot wrote. He said, "What feels like the end is often the beginning," and that's why we call today's ceremony commencement, because it is a signal to the world that you are now beginning a new chapter in your life. And it's a beginning of something only you can create. So go, do, and be. And what should you be? You get to decide that, but I hope you'll be bold. I hope you'll be kind. I hope you'll be courageous. I hope you will be curious, because those are great traits to have. Carry the knowledge and the memories of the friendships you've made here, and let them light the way forward as you leave this place. And never forget that once a Bobcat, always a Bobcat. Congratulations to our newest Texas State alumni, class of 2025. Now we're about to start awarding the degrees. That's what everyone is here for. But before we begin doing that, I have the pleasure of honoring someone who embodies what it means to be a forever Bobcat. Now you can find her complete bio in the online and digital program, but I want to tell you a little bit about my friend Natalie before we get on to the awarding of degrees. Natalie Parker Wiseman is a proud Bobcat, a powerhouse in business, and a trailblazer for women across Texas. As a student here at Texas State, she played volleyball, threw javelin, and she led with heart, graduating with honors in 1998. I said Texas State, but she actually graduated from Southwest Texas State, right? Today, just a few years later, she is the CEO and co-founder of KLP Construction Supply, a 100% Native American and women-owned company with 6 locations across Texas and California. Yeah, absolutely. No small accomplishment. Just a couple of months ago, Governor Abbott appointed her to chair the Governor's Commission on Women, where she champions women-owned businesses and fights human trafficking. Natalie and her husband, Johnny, who is also a Southwest Texas alum, have remained generous supporters of Texas State over the years, pledging a principal gift to name the Johnny and Natalie Wiseman Football Performance Complex. When you come to football games next fall, you'll see Johnny and Natalie's name on that building. One thing you'll know about Natalie, you'll hear from her in just a few moments, she leads with purpose. She sets a powerful example for future Bobcats. And so it is my great privilege to present Mrs. Natalie Parker Wiseman with the Doctor of Humane Letters. Forevermore, she will no longer be Mrs., but she will be Dr. Natalie Parker Wiseman. Natalie, will you please join us at the front of the stage? I've asked Natalie to say a few words to the graduating class or fellow alumni.
Hi, how are y'all? Yeah, exactly. This is so exciting. Real quick, before I get into my speech and everything, I'm gonna say we are, and you say Bobcats. We are. Not good enough. We are. We are. We are. Come on, that you can do better than that. We are. Yes, thank you. Awesome. Good evening, everybody. Thank you, Kelly, Dr. Dampus, the Board of Regents, the esteemed faculty, my family and friends, and most importantly, the class of 2025. Yes. My fellow classmates of 2025. My heart is so full right now. I'm standing here today with you in deep gratitude and reflection and a little disbelief. I'm here graduating again. When I graduated in 1998, I never thought I'd graduate again. I'm graduating again with you in front of the class and with the class of 2025. When I first stepped onto the campus in 1993, I couldn't actually imagine I would be returning over 30 years to get this honorary doctorate. It's very overwhelming for me. A quick story, I landed here in part thanks to my big brother, Michael, because he was attending Texas Tech, and I thought I was gonna be a Red Raider. And so I told him, hey, Mike, I'm coming to Texas Tech, and he said, if you come here, I am leaving. And so lo and behold, I came here and became a Bobcat. And actually, it was the best decision that I didn't make initially for myself. And so as it turns out, this exclusion that my brother made for me gave me the opportunity to be a Bobcat. So my freshman year, I walked onto the volleyball team. Thank you, Coach Chisholm, for giving me that opportunity. And then I was just so excited to be part of something bigger than myself. That was a big dream for me to be an NCAA athlete. So then, as fate would have it, on my sophomore year in a PE class, the coach was a track and field coach, and he saw something in me that I didn't really see in myself, but he said, you need to come out for track and field. And lo and behold, I made the team. And not only did I make the team, I scholarshiped and I became an all-conference javelin thrower. And this speaks volumes of the university, the faculty, the coaches, who saw my potential and opened doors for me. They saw something in me that I didn't really see in myself. They saw more for me where they could say, you can do more. We want to put you here. What about this opportunity? And especially I want to say thank you to Coach Galena. She was one of my track coaches, and she was instrumental in my journey. She believed in me. She was revolutionary with track and field and wellness and health. And she pushed me and she shaped me, not just into the athlete I became, but also the person I was becoming into the world. And I eventually served on the President's Council, and then I served on the Athletic Council. And I learned how to use my voice to advocate for others during that time. And so I often say to people regularly, when you're presented with opportunities, what do you say? You say yes. That simple sentence has shaped my life in ways I could never imagined. When I said, yes, big brother, have it your way, I'm going to Texas State and becoming a Bobcat. When I said yes to track and field, I discovered strength I didn't know I had. I discovered talents I didn't know I had. When I said yes to serving on councils, I learned how to lead. And every yes since then, whether it's led to success or struggles or something in between, has been a step toward becoming who I am today. So to the graduates, your path may not be obvious right now. Some of you have it mapped out, crystal clear, and some of you may be staring at a blank canvas. And both of those are okay. It's where you're supposed to be. And what matters is that you stay open to new experiences, unexpected detours, and the people that nudge you to try something you didn't plan for. So say yes to the challenge, yes to the risk, yes to the growth. Because on the other side of that yes might be the thing that defines your story, or the person who changes your life, or the moment that launches your next chapter. This honorary doctorate is a humbling and overwhelming honor. I need to take a moment to thank my parents who are here. My mom is here tonight, who have supported me through every yes I've given, even though they wanted me to say no on some things. Thank you to my siblings who are here tonight also for being on the journey of life with me. And a very special thank you to my husband, Johnny Wiseman, a very proud Texas State alumni himself. And I can say without a doubt and complete certainty that we wouldn't be sharing our life together without both of us saying yes. So to the class of 2025, I say, congratulations. You have done it, and you did it. So now go out and say yes. Thank you.
I'm glad I spoke first. Now it's time to start conferring the degrees. To get that done, I'm going to invite the provost to come back up here for the certification and conferring of degrees. Provost Oswald.
Texas State will hold 8 commencement ceremonies this week. In this evening's ceremony, we are recognizing candidates in the Graduate College and the College of Science and Engineering. We will now begin conferring degrees. Will all of our candidates please stand and remain standing? The academic hood that is worn by recipients of doctoral and master's degrees includes colored velvet that signifies the degree earned. The special lining in the hood represents the school colors of Texas State University. Worn by some baccalaureate candidates, the maroon and gold cords signify academic honors, which is specially noted in the commencement program. In addition, crystal medallions worn by these candidates signify the Honors College. President Damphus, on behalf of the faculty, the college deans, and the Dean of the Graduate College, I'm pleased to certify to you that the qualified students have completed all requirements for the various degrees. We recommend that their degrees be conferred.
Thank you, Provost. Now, upon recommendation of the faculty, the deans, and the provost, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of Texas State University System and by the state of Texas, I hereby award to you these various degrees with all the associated rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Congratulations, class of 2025. Now, just a word of instruction. You all be coming this way. I'll be standing in the middle here. We'll take an action shot picture right here. If you want to get a selfie, come back later. I'll be right here if you want to get a selfie later, but we want to keep the line moving. But when you come past me, you'll actually meet someone way more important. That's my wife, Beth, and she'll be handing you a challenge coin. And we hope you hang your diploma on the wall, but we hope you keep that challenge coin close to you so it's a reminder of what you accomplished when you were students here at Texas State. Just a few months ago, I was in a store somewhere and this young man ran up and he reached in his pocket and he pulled out his challenge coin out of his jeans. He said, "I carry this coin everywhere I go." and you might not want to do that, but I hope you put it somewhere special as a reminder of your time here. So with that being said, Provost, let's get started.
Right. Please be seated. We will now proceed to the diploma presentations. Daniel Schumacher, manager of KTSW radio station and program faculty of journalism and mass communication, will serve as our reader. Will the appropriate individuals take their places for the presentation at this time?
Out of respect for the dignity of this commencement ceremony, and out of consideration for the comfort and safety of all audience members, we ask that guests refrain from using air horns and other noisemakers during the calling of the graduate names. Also, all graduates and guests are asked to please stay throughout the presentations. Lino Raul Guajardo, Doctor of Philosophy, major in Mathematics Education, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Kristen Liu. Xin Huang, Doctor of Philosophy, major in Computer Science, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Chulho Lee. Asmita Ravidas Mankar, Doctor of Philosophy, major in Material Science, Engineering, and Commercialization, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Anthony Torres. Abigail Louise Meeks, Doctor of Philosophy, major in Aquatic Resources and Integrated Biology, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Christopher Saranauri. Muhyiddin Shibaro, Doctor of Philosophy, major in Computer Science, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Yelena Tesik. Micah Swartz, Doctor of Philosophy, major in Mathematics Education, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Jessica Lynn Bishop. Ji Hyun Yoon, Doctor of Philosophy, major in Material Science, Engineering, and Commercialization, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Hyun Kwan Kim. Please join me in extending another round of applause for our doctoral graduates. We will now recognize graduates receiving master's degrees. Tanzila Kamal Choiti, Hannah Gobel, Haley Raj Mehta, Saili Ganeshrao Pathak, Bridget Baingert, Kennedy Lynn Cornegay, Lauren K. Solis, Jonathan Meadows, Charles Taylor Hildebrand, Srinivas Reddy Edama, Durgesh Pulavarapu, Sai Sri Ganesh Pulsala, Kamal Kiran Pulasetti, Prithvi Sriman Madakuri, Anindit Bordaloy, Mohit Sharma, Chitra Joshi, Jalal Mujavar, Taylor Michelle Ranson, Bindu Madhuri Janapali. Sai Vandana Savaru. Sai Barani Bikina. Srilasya Niravululu. Usha Dadi. Briar Klossing. Brianna Mena. Brian Thomas McGilligan. Rhett Anthony Sikora. Jessica Sarah Peterson. Pavan Venkata Manikanta Palavadi. Lida Akil Kumar Reddy Maru. Ramya Venigala. Venkata Sai Shriya Kakumanu. Stephen Paul Narendra. Nitish Paila. Sai Shri Vasanthi Modapoli. Danush Narasimha Reddy Dani Reddy. Raja Sakar Reddy Vangala. Sainad Gudapati. Manichandana Taluri. Darren Placid Gomes. Senti Temsa Jamir. Anshul Jain. Tiansi Jennifer Rajesh. Manusri Gone. Gauri Ram Manohar Paduri. Mahi Kaushik Chintala Chervu. Mahi Kaushik Reddy Chintala Chervu. Charishma Maganti. Prasanna Lakshmi Ditakavi. Bharath Maduru. Hemant Kumar Bikasani. Gokula Priya Subramani. Vuha Shri Chitta. Teja Shri Kuturi. Nitin Jibhau Ahir. Our final presentation will be to recognize graduates receiving baccalaureate degrees. Itai Micah Pomerantz, summa cum laude. Amy Yeoman. Braden Blake Reed, summa cum laude. Gregory James Ketter, summa cum laude. Jess Wagner Stevenson. Ryan Kahn. Jalen Brianne Perez. Ali A. Khan, summa cum laude. Pedro F. De Lima Matar, cum laude. Jason Perry. Sebastian David Velez Guzman, summa cum laude. Shelby Lynn Haga. Jasmine Hovsepian. Colin Sanye. Jameson Guzman. Connor Darren Creel. Stephanie Margaret Noriega, summa cum laude. Layla Toussaint, summa cum laude. Riley Ethan Sheik, summa cum laude. Phoenix Taylor Jackson. Savannah Ann Bauchok, summa cum laude. Chloe Ashlyn Harrell, summa cum laude. Camden N. Garcia. Lucas Matthew Garcia, cum laude. Ava Alexis Puente. Ron Jason Tuttle, cum laude. Vincent Tan Do, cum laude. Connor Teague. Grant Walker Ritter, summa cum laude. Rodrigo Pandal Ledesma, summa cum laude. Priscilla Kenny. Benjamin Cogdell, summa cum laude. Connor Christian Johnson. Blake Woods. Kaylee Marie Young. Daniel Martin Burgos. Isla Wallace, summa cum laude. Cameron Nicole Green. Kyle Schultz. Jacob A. Bravenik. Ryan Callum. Brianna L. Stevens. Emily Lewis, summa cum laude. Sophia Gabriela Stranges. Isabel Alanis. Brooke Melinda Westmoreland, summa cum laude. Lauren Ashley Walk, cum laude. Cody Walker Caldwell, summa cum laude. Cole William Pennington, summa cum laude. Alyssa Marie Clark, magna cum laude. Adriana Danielle Kennedy. Catherine Paceman, magna cum laude. Hadley Caroline Green, cum laude. Emil Elvia Martin, summa cum laude. Andrew John Lay, summa cum laude. Riley Jonathan Quiros, cum laude. Maya Caraway, summa cum laude. Samantha Jo Wright. Rylan McMahon Sharp. Anthony Ryan Schnurger. Cameron Elaine Salazar. Brad Lee Hayes. Farah Omar. Logan Falkenberg. Veronica E. Fish. Alex Berry. Natalie Marie Lukey. Sydney Bon Anderson. Karen Cardozo, cum laude. Angela Segovia. Aditya Mate, summa cum laude. Tanner James Korn, magna cum laude. Jorge Alejandro Ruiz. Nicholas Coulter Ballast, cum laude. Megan Kathleen Bayer. Brandon Ray Alvarez. Anthony Conti II, summa cum laude. Naomi Jordan Fuentes. Ismael Suarez, summa cum laude. Arthur Josiah Terrence. Ethan Thomas Taylor. Ryan David Willett. Philip James Henry. Sarah Israel, magna cum laude. Haley Marie Reagan, cum laude. Claire Becerra. Julian Thomas Flores. Stephen Michael Whedon. Michael Leverino, magna cum laude. Mila Alberson. Kinsley Shupp. Claire Golden, magna cum laude. Leandra Lee Gandara, cum laude. Abrielle Foster. Julie R. Hargrave, summa cum laude. Kelsey Lauren Phelps DeGala, cum laude. Jessica Tucker. Kayla Helene Bolin, magna cum laude. Madison Smith, magna cum laude. Jessica C. Haynes. Joseph Tuttle. Derek A. Harris, summa cum laude. John Evan Turner, cum laude. Landry D. Porter. Morgan Emily Moltz, summa cum laude. Colby DeRocher. Brinley Forts. Megan Lynch. Savannah Bond. Carly Nicole French, magna cum laude. Julian Michelle Eshawn Payne. Marco Adam Vasquez. Emmanuel Dominguez, magna cum laude. Christian Stefan Respres, summa cum laude. Samuel Charles Burgess, cum laude. Hope M. Rodriguez. Ryan D. Beaker. Gage Goodgame, summa cum laude. Luke Holloway, summa cum laude. Breton Gugina, cum laude. Austin B. Pace, magna cum laude. Sebastian S. Turk. Trey Carlos Vento. Travis Martin Weir, summa cum laude. Ryan Michael Fitzgerald, summa cum laude. Gage Graham. Ramiro Ramirez Jr. Johan Igiasi. Alfredo Gutierrez Jr. Alexis Mariana Fleck, cum laude. Carson Whaley King, summa cum laude. Lincoln Andrew Soderberg Schutz, summa cum laude. Devin Lindsay Cook, summa cum laude. Adeline Celeste Town. Timothy Michael Varner Jr. Emily Renee Vanderworth. Kylie Jordan Hedge. Ethan Andrew Nurnberg. Rudy Garcilaso. Brandon Michael Wheeler. Brooke Haley Garrison, magna cum laude. Anna Whitner. Haley Benty. Caitlin Marie Barrow. Christian M. Hoffman, cum laude. Skylar Rodman, magna cum laude. Summer Nurkowski. Janae Gerard. Alexandra Blake. Sarah A. Nunez. Gabriel Allen Lindell, cum laude. Martine Schambert Rivera, summa cum laude. Chloe Madeline Joy. Taylor Kazee, magna cum laude. Tiwalalua Ibiranke, magna cum laude. Mary Faith Manzanal. Rodrigo Ramirez Boldo. Parker Tyndall. Camila Godinez. Areli Gutierrez Carbajal. Zane C. Quick. Gabrielle Lopiano. Zubin Dareus Hatiram. Amanda Christine Orozco. Muhammad Qasim, magna cum laude. Justin Thomas Peavy. Claudia Len Maurer, summa cum laude. Brandon Quang Lu, magna cum laude. Edna at City Luna Gonzalez. Michael A. Minin. Jeremiah Jackson. Ruben Martinez. Madison Michelle Mudgett. Lauren Francis Christine Gonzalez. Eamon Elias Ibsa. Kaylee Michelle Baker, summa cum laude. Andrew Needham. Nathan T. Bowen. William Ramirez. Lily Tallulah Beadle, magna cum laude. Gwyneth Boyden, summa cum laude. Jillian Filetto. Alex Elizabeth Smith, summa cum laude. Faith Joy Gibson. Kelsey Grace Sharp, cum laude. Samantha Mariotti. Deanna Garza. Alexandra Taylor Ricks, cum laude. Yasmin Juarez, cum laude. Adriana Sofia Figueroa Cordero, summa cum laude. Brianna Barton. Shelby Lynn Ebner. Denali Dexel Escalona. Emerson Quo. Sophia Brianna Leesburg, cum laude. Piers Kirkpatrick. Victor E. Contreras, cum laude. Catherine Ann Weisbrot, summa cum laude. Ryan Wayne Durnell. Kristen Faith Steed. Everett Holmes Jr., cum laude. Jawad Adnan Abu Jabal. Jason M. Fuller. David Gregory Slingerland, summa cum laude. Corbin T. Shields. Joshua Eric Corona, magna cum laude. Leslie Nicole Guerra, summa cum laude. Peyton M. Torres, magna cum laude. Giovanna Victoria Milan. Andrew Isaac McMeans, summa cum laude. Francisco X. Rojas. Daniel William Sears, cum laude. Nirvan Perez, cum laude. Sebastian Marcos Bejarano. Brian Montoya. James Henry Allen IV. Clara McCassin. Elisa Alonso. Carla Palmira Mancia Villarreal, magna cum laude. Michaela Uche Otapor. Brianna Segura. Perla Gabriela Bayardo, cum laude. Amy Tran Munoz, magna cum laude. Cassandra Rianne Gomez, summa cum laude. Susanna Griffin, summa cum laude. Diane H. Fredrigill. Nadia Berenice Borja, summa cum laude. Alejandra Cecilia Manzo. Isabella Lauren Chaco, magna cum laude. Carly Elizabeth Rushing. Cameron Baller, magna cum laude. Sawyer Lebkusher, cum laude. Luis Mario Garcia III, summa cum laude. Miles Raymond O'Brien. Lauren Rodriguez, cum laude. Isabel Marie Williams. Jasmine M. Esquivel, summa cum laude. Walid Navid. Kyler Mason Black. Jabori Adkins. Avery Lean, cum laude. Karen Vanessa Escobar Vasquez. Nirja Ramon. Jacqueline Grimaldo Castillo, cum laude. Virginia Faith Sierra. Ashley Victoria Cotrera, summa cum laude. Sophie Lynn Eichstead. Brandon Tharp. Kayla Marie Bell. Tatiana Brianna Harris. Miranda E. Gutierrez, cum laude. Amaya Scott, magna cum laude. Micaiah Grant. Talia Anae Griffin. Ashanti Haley, cum laude. Victoria Scott Quiroga, magna cum laude. Alexandra Kreitner, summa cum laude. Samuel W. Bryant. Alex Lee Peffer, magna cum laude. Galavardino Junior Sosa. Tyler Conwell. Felicity Lester. Olawashei Israel Ibn Ayin, summa cum laude. Ibrahim Bassam Kafisha, cum laude. Waylon Ingberg, summa cum laude. Joshua Robert Howard, summa cum laude. Elizabeth W. Cabrera Milanes, cum laude. Victoria Garcia. Alicia Jimenez, summa cum laude. Amaya R. Reyes. Jonathan Brinker, cum laude. Dylan Matthew Hall. Andrew Adnams, cum laude. Jordan R. Flores. Samuel Alejandro Castillo Gutierrez. Devin Lee Williams, cum laude. Rahi Patel. Serena Renee Hall. Daisha Mason. Emma Knotson. Sydney John Frank. Emily Eileen Whitson. Andon James Sanders, cum laude. Gabriel Chubbery. Michaela Ray Forge, cum laude. Dominique Ilana Wheeler. Holly Michelle House, summa cum laude. Mitchell D. Johnson, magna cum laude. Zachary Alexander Mejia. Manar Almola. Bianca Trochez Vargas. Trevor Winkler, cum laude. Luke Castillo, summa cum laude. Megan Margaret Miller, cum laude. Reese Whitley Keller, summa cum laude. Lisette Nicole Liano, cum laude. Micah Smith. Isha Saf. Savannah Vonsaya Cedillo, cum laude. Alexa Therese Garza, magna cum laude. Amanda Renee Davis. Elena Kate De La Rosa, summa cum laude. Araceli Irene Amaro, cum laude. Ellen Zacatula Vasquez, summa cum laude. Caitlin Nicole Kozmowski, cum laude. Michael Calapo Ayodele, magna cum laude. Evan J. Cazares. Vin Din. Vaishnavi Kumar. Giselle Catan, magna cum laude. Isabella Lauren Moreno. Leah Nicole Knutson, summa cum laude. Isabella Amali Horcha, summa cum laude. Alyssa Von Flanagan. Elizabeth Marie Moreno, summa cum laude. Bianca Alexis Huerta. Andres Garcia. Daniel Russell Starr III. Stephen Hirsch III. Jaslyn Thomas. Ian Ray Heath. Leah Chrisman, magna cum laude. Daisy Gomez Jimenez. Lena Janine Valdez. Aiden Klinger. Jackson Smithy, cum laude. Evan E. Wilkins, magna cum laude. Ana Sofia Cadena. Mariana Mancias Galaviz. Fabiana Lopez. Ellison Miley Flores. Giselle Bea Lopez, cum laude. Azalea Williams. Veronica Celeste Rodriguez. Umar Celia. Elizabeth Lux. Elizabeth Austin Zuniga, summa cum laude. Victoria Lynn Clark, cum laude. Anthony J. Brown. Benjamin Bonilla. Maura Kathleen Flanagan, summa cum laude. Brendan Sheridan, cum laude. Ekza Abubakir Rov. Addison Kylie Hobson, cum laude. Bilal Salad. Maria Renee San Esteban, cum laude. Zachary Joseph Koenig, summa cum laude. Jaden Lynn Smith, summa cum laude. Andrea Iturbe, summa cum laude. Jonathan Josue Morales, cum laude. Kathleen Maya de Hoyos. Chioma Acoluso. Eugenio Javier Montealegre Castillo. Aliyah Yasmin Melendez. Angela Nandini Narona. Madeline Meyer, cum laude. Sambhavi Lamachane, summa cum laude. Nicholas S. Hensley, summa cum laude. Joseph Bo Skiba, summa cum laude. Sophia Alexandra McGarvey, summa cum laude. Henry Daggett, summa cum laude. Brandon Lecas, summa cum laude. Jessica Cassandra Silva, cum laude. Rogelio Atilano III, Hernandez III. Cameron Shecker. Noemi Cervantes Sainz, summa cum laude. Jasmine Rodriguez. Brian Carreon. Eliana Marie Imperial. Insia Mad Raja, summa cum laude. Kissa Hussein. Amina Nasir. Dalen Luke Whitlock, summa cum laude. Joseph J. Humphrey. Mark A. Rodriguez. Aaron Davis, cum laude. Cassidy Faith Knox, magna cum laude. Oliver Liam Kipp, summa cum laude. Alicia Eldana. Jordan Patricia Suter, summa cum laude. Yasmin Montes, magna cum laude. Aaron Walter Reed, cum laude. Caleb Gordon, cum laude. Miria Akea Burke, cum laude. Ross Antonio Terrazas, cum laude. Nicholas Estevez. Angelica Espinosa Del Real. Victor Manuel Lopez. Imani Destine. Fernando Longoria. Corey Carbach. Tara Dwight. Theron Ratliff. Charlie Ratliff. Anais Ella Contreras, cum laude. Jacqueline Faith Frederick, magna cum laude. Jessica L. Porter. Raylene Hawkes, cum laude. Alan De La Torre, summa cum laude. Blake Jameson, cum laude. Taylor A. Gilg, magna cum laude. James Cowley, summa cum laude. Nathan Baker English, summa cum laude. Oscar P. Morones. Brittany Jeanette Hale. Alexis Brianna Alvarez. Mia Karishima Wade. Benjamin Mahalik, magna cum laude. Ashley Debosky. Malia Berry. Leslie Abigail Heredia. Meetsley Sule Munoz Mundo. Lasha Lee Ramirez, cum laude. Alondra Fabiola Santiago Torres, cum laude. Stormy Renove, summa cum laude. Michaela Angelina Marie Caruso. Rigoberto Lizaola Andalon. Arasenyi Yakamets. Bhaskar B. Kuravangatil Regis, summa cum laude. Nicholas M. Rodriguez. Anjali Madhusudan Agarwal, magna cum laude. Faye Castro, cum laude. Melissa Santana Martinez. Owen McClintock, summa cum laude. Lauren Danielle Martinez, magna cum laude. Binod Sabedi. This concludes presentations for the baccalaureate graduates. President Danfus will now return to the stage. Will all of the graduates please stand? Let's congratulate these graduates. Please be seated.
Congratulations, graduates. To celebrate our graduates' significant achievement, I'm pleased to call Dr. Cynthia Hernandez, our Vice President for Student Success, to the podium. Dr. Hernandez?
Wow, what a great day to be a Bobcat, right? Come on. Graduates, those of you with Texas State rings, can you hold them high in the air? You may now turn your Texas State ring to face outward to symbolize the completion of your degree at Texas State University. I now invite all of you to participate in another time-honored tradition. Graduates, as a symbol of your new academic status, can you move the tassel from the right side of your cap to the left? Congratulations, graduates. As we begin to close our ceremony, I want to express our appreciation to everyone who has had a part in making today special, including our School of Music students, Ms. Caitlin Segarra and Mason Asbury, and the Texas State Ceremonial Brass Ensemble led by Dr. Caroline Beatty for their outstanding performances today. Thank you very much. I would also like to thank those faculty who served generously as marshals for today's ceremony, and Dr. Piyush Sharaf, Professor of Instruction in the Department of Mathematics and a member of our Faculty Senate, who served as our mace bearer today. Thank you very much. Please join me in showing appreciation for our interpreters today, Terry Tivis and Amanda Counter. Thank you. And to the entire commencement team and all of our public safety officers and EMS personnel who assisted us here today, thank you all very much. Now, for one last time, would our graduates and the faculty and staff who educated and supported these graduates please stand and remain standing? Now, Dr. Danfus, I suspect that there are many parents, in addition to spouses, partners, children, grandparents, brothers, sisters, aunties who are out there dressed to the nines, the tios that are out there who haven't left to make the carne asada, cousins and other family members and friends who have supported and encouraged these graduates. Would you also please stand and remain standing? Please join me in welcoming Texas State's newest alumni. Congratulations, graduates. Now, graduates, I know that many of you have been looking forward to that celebratory jump in the cool San Marcos River. Just a couple of reminders, take everything out of the pockets, the phones, the challenge coin, your keys. Make sure you do that. And if you do choose to jump, I just ask, please be safe in doing so. As we close our ceremony today, I hope that you will join us in singing the Texas State alma mater. Mason's gonna lead us. Jason's going to join him with the Heart of Texas hand sign. Now, students, when the music starts, you start to sing, you bring it towards your heart to begin with, okay? Left hand towards your heart to start with it. After the alma mater, Dr. Danfus is going to come back up to the podium for a few last remarks. And then graduates, you're going to be able to leave through the stairs behind you, exit the arena, and you can meet your family and friends right outside the arena. With that, I want to thank all of you for your attendance here today, and we will turn it over to Mason.
Dear alma mater,
Well, I can't call you students anymore, so I will call you alumni for the first time. Alumni, if you look over to your right side, you'll see a group of men and women who have poured their lives and their careers into Texas State. Let's give them a standing ovation, our faculty. Now, our newest alumni, the next time you come back to Texas State, and we invite you to come back as often as you can, it will probably be to watch a sporting event, a football game, a basketball game, soccer, softball, whatever meets your fancy. And when you're there, you're going to be cheering the Texas State cheer, just like you did as students. And so we want to give you a little bit of practice with that cheer. So we're going to do the Texas State cheer for the first time as alumnus. So I'm going to ask Dr. Wiseman to come up here and join me. And she's actually wearing her concrete industry management helmet. I better get mine on too. Hang on just a second. The engineers in the audience will get this. She's got a whole career in concrete here, and so we're going to wear our helmets. We're going to join you all. We're going to say Texas, you say state, and we're going to need everyone to join us because it sounds a lot better if everyone yells the same thing. All you've got to do is say one word, state. But then at the end, we'll do that 3 times. We'll go eat 'em up, go Cats go, and we'll do that twice. Don't leave me hanging on the second one, all right? You guys ready? You ready?
Ready?
Texas! 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 Eat 'em up, go Cats go! Eat 'em up, go Cats go! Congratulations, class of 2025. Godspeed. Congratulations and welcome back.